What is up, rockers of the Rock Nation? This is your fellow rocker X, Rockerman X, and I'm here right now with another reaction video to you all. I am going to do another one tonight, though I have already seen the video before. It's been a while since I've seen the other one. This one, however, I have never seen, which both of them are death battles from Screw Attack, and if y'all know Screw Attack, that's what they're known for, their death battles. And this one I haven't seen, so ignore this. I just moved the video up to where the death battle starts, away from this advertisement for their shirts. But, as for what I'm reacting to, as for the death battle I'm reacting to, which I might react to another one that was a few years back I haven't seen, that I don't remember seeing. Anyway, Tiger Zord versus the Gun and Epion. If y'all know, Tiger Zord's Power Rangers. So that should give you a hint for what I'm reacting to. Which death battle, this happened about 3 weeks ago, I believe. I think it was like 3 weeks ago. Anyway, yeah. Tiger Zord being Power Rangers, that should kind of give you a glimpse of what I'm going to be reacting to right now. And that is Power Rangers versus Voltron, aka Megazord versus, aka Megazord versus Voltron. So, there you go. Yeah. I got nothing to say about this. As a Power Rangers fan, I'm hoping Power Rangers wins. I've never seen Voltron, but as a Power Rangers fan, I'm kind of hoping Power Rangers wins. But yeah, as for right now, we're literally watching the whole video, the analysis and everything. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now. Well, now.
It's finally time for one of the biggest matchups in Death Battle history.
Yeah, the giant robot fight of all giant robot fights.
The Megazord, the heavy-hitting mech
Hell yeah.
of Power Rangers.
And Voltron,
Or 6.
the defender of the universe, piloted by 5 paladins.
For this matchup, there will be no Dragon Zords, no Galaxy Garrisons, no Robot Brachiosaurus, and no mice.
Just a good old 5v5 war of the giant robots. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to
No
analyze
outside
their
help.
weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a
Death battle.
Since the dawn of time, good has battled the forces of evil. The vicious witch Rita Repulsa and her giant monsters waged war with the good-natured galactic sage Zordon.
Their 2,000-year war finally ended when Rita zapped him into a time warp. But not before Zordon managed to lock her up in a space dumpster.
Yes, apparently that thing is a space dumpster, or to put more accurately, a galactic recycling bin. However, Zordon knew it was only a matter of time before Rita escaped to conquer Earth once more.
Good thing Zordon had thousands of years to come up with a foolproof plan. He could summon the 5 greatest warriors from around the galaxy to defend the planet. Or
teleport to us 5 overbearing and over-emotional humans.
No, not that, not teenagers.
That
Yep,
plan,
teenagers.
asinine, but somehow it worked. Zordon granted 5 teenagers
Because it's
the
a kid's
ability to
show.
draw power
But
from
fuck
a
it, it's Power
called
Rangers.
The Morphin Grid. This molecular transmutation turns them into superhumans with access to mighty mechanical beasts called Zords, becoming the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Hell yeah.
Mastodon, Pterodactyl, Triceratops, Saber-tooth tiger, Tyrannosaurus.
Too bad there's no Dragon Zord or
Power Rangers.
too bad there's no Dragon Zord or Lion Zord. Tiger Zord.
First, there's Jason Lee Scott, the Red Ranger. He's a fearless leader, expert
Yep.
martial artist, and owns one of the coolest Zords of the bunch, the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Billy Cranston, the Blue Ranger, is the genius of the group. He loves to work with machines, especially
Triceratops,
his impressive
technician,
Triceratops.
obviously invented body
With
switching
its
machine.
grappling hook
Yeah,
horns, this
I forgot about that
140-ton
episode.
behemoth can stop a foe in its tracks.
Trini Kwan, the Yellow Ranger, is equal parts brains and martial arts specialist. She's a threat both outside
Going the
and
OG
inside
series
her
pretty
speedy
much, the
saber-tooth
season 1.
Tiger Zord.
Kind of World Peace
Kimberly Ann
Ambassador.
Hart, the Pink Ranger, is a smack-talking valley girl who has the skies covered
Yep.
in her pterodactyl Zord, which can fly
Sadly
at
but
2.5
true.
times the speed of
Enjoy
sound.
Tommy Oliver.
Last but not least, there's Zach Taylor, the Black Ranger, who's mastered his own
Left middle
fighting
finger,
style
yep.
called hip-hop keto. Yep, this this guy fights aliens with the power of dance. Along with his mastodon
It's
sword.
true.
Although slow, this sword can freeze blast enemies with ice. Or saran wrap if you're short on budget.
But when 5 giant mechanical beasts aren't enough to keep the villains down, these machines join together to...
For just the coolest friggin' thing you've ever seen in your life.
Megazord tank formation, then you got the Megazord battle formation. It's sad, I know my history.
This is the
Megazord.
A
Solar powered?
350
Did not know it's solar powered.
Colossus with enough power to effortlessly tear down buildings.
That's on
Sometimes
shield.
unintentional.
Power sword, obviously.
All 5 Rangers pilot the Megazord as one, combining their own martial arts skills to defeat giant monsters.
It's like a giant rock'em sock'em robot with laser beams. He can fry enemies with its cranial laser, blast fireballs from its hands, shoot immobilizing beams from its eyes, and even use the mastodon's face as a shield. And when it's time to send someone to an early grave, they summon
I must have forgot about a
late
lot of these
ex machina,
episodes.
the Power Sword.
Little known fact, simply touching the Power Sword can recharge the Megazord if it's low on power.
It's not just a battery. This giant sword is over 100.
Didn't know it could recharge itself.
And orbits the Earth
It's low
when
on power,
not
it's
in
a power
use.
sword.
Plus, it can launch energy waves and cut down almost any monster with just one swing.
That
And
is
there's
true.
even more. It's a surprisingly versatile weapon, like with this feature they implemented against the Nasty Knights.
Any energy we throw at him, he just reflects back at us. That's why our weapons are burned out.
So what do we do about it?
Reflect his energy back at him, along with a bit of our own.
I don't get it.
Apparently, the Power Sword can absorb oncoming kinetic energy and turn it against the attacker, drastically increasing the Megazord's striking power.
Well, after pummeling monsters
true.
every weekday afternoon, the Power Rangers have been through almost everything. From fighting a world-destroying dragon
Yep.
to a giant walking pumpkin.
Yeah.
to raps.
Ooh, you Rangers make me mad! Waking me up with a rap that bad!
They've even fought Kimberly's purse.
Man, these villains were getting desperate. And so were the riders.
Anyway, the Megazord is strong enough to lift and throw the 170-ton Dragon Zord into a mountain with little effort.
So long, Gay Bowser!
Even the individual
Bowser.
Zords can support the weight of whole monsters on their own. While many of these monsters should weigh similar to the Megazord, some certainly weigh even more. In fact, in a general scale, when you double the size of an object, its weight increases by a factor of 8. Comparing these organic monsters to human beings means some of them could weigh as much as 10,000 tons.
And the Megazord even
Damn.
got punched one of them over 100 feet into the air.
Assuming that monster is 10,000 tons, lifting at 133 feet would require about 90 million newtons of force.
Damn.
50 times as much force as a space shuttle's launching thrust.
That kind of strength, I bet you could backhand a person into outer space.
That's oddly specific.
Strange, wasn't it? Regardless, they've used that strength to
I mean,
take down
it's
countless
happened.
monsters capable of wiping out all life on Earth.
It's Power
Even
Rangers, what do you
went
expect?
toe-to-toe with Cyclopsis, a Warzord designed to conquer entire worlds.
But even for the Power Rangers, defending the Earth is no small job. When they least expect it, the Megazord's energy supply can be quickly exhausted in the middle of combat.
And it doesn't help that half the reason is because they just get hit so damn much. Despite the Megazord's awesome power, it's really lacking in the whole maneuverability department. I mean, come on! It can at least try to avoid an attack.
But when the enemy hits hard, the Power Rangers hit back even harder. With the fate of the world lying in their hands,
that's true.
no one can ever take them down.
Yeah, true. Though they haven't been taken down a few times, but they always came back stronger. Lost their dinosaur power, got ninja powers, lost ninja powers, got Zeo powers. Zeo powers, they got turbo powers, got space powers.
From days of long
Yeah.
ago, from uncharted regions of the universe, comes a legend.
In less cryptic terms, 1,200 years ago, the evil Drool Empire nearly
Yeah,
conquered
this one I
the
don't know
entire
about, though.
known universe. But not everybody was cool with fleets of ships shooting up their planets, so a team of scientists and magic priests decided to fight back.
Through the marriage of magic and technology, they forged a 300-foot-tall living automaton, so powerful that it single-handedly pushed back the Empire's onslaught. Before long, the whole universe had heard of the mechanical knight known as Voltron.
Pissed that he was losing everything because of some space robot, the Empire's King Zarkon ordered a space witch to
Actually,
kill
let me do this.
Voltron with a magic
Sorry.
space
Yeah, you guys are
sword.
missing video, but I will remove
Kind
the
work.
annotation.
Instead of being destroyed, Voltron was split up
That
into
little
5
corner thing is
very
bothering me all of a
merchandisable
sudden.
robot lions.
Divided and stripped of its sentience, the universe's best hope had fallen.
Until 5 space explorers crash-landed on Eris, the exact same planet the lions just so happened to be hiding on. Destiny or some crap.
How
led them to the castle where
how convenient to the
Princess
plot.
Allura gave them a life-changing opportunity. Pilot the long-lost lions and go around saving the universe for a living.
Keith Cogain is the head of the Lion Force in more ways than one. As leader of the team, he commands his cohorts. and
Metal
he
Variant,
pilots the
best
Black
pilot in
Lion,
Galaxy
the
Alliance.
literal head of Voltron.
Lance McClane is the Han Solo of the group. This hot-headed show-off controls the Red Lion, which forms Voltron's right arm.
Academy first.
Tsuyoshi Garrett, better known as Hunk, is the muscle of the team.
Hunk,
He
goddamn.
pilots the Yellow Lion, which forms Voltron's left leg.
The Blue Lion is piloted by Sven Holgersson. No, he did. The Blue Lion is piloted by Princess Allura herself, taking over after the original
he
pilot
did.
got a bad case of stabbing.
It's fucked
Her
up.
lion forms Voltron's right leg.
Last up is Daryl Stoker. You can call him Pidge. Pidge pilots the Green Lion, Voltron's left arm.
I'm playing a ball
And
though.
he's also, well,
He's like the
a
tech
little
person of
unhinged.
the group.
Pitch! Get rid of that grenade!
At least his outfit matches his lion's colors. I mean, damn, it's not that hard, people.
And when all 5 lions combine, Voltron lives again.
Activate Mega Thrusters! Form feet and legs! Form arms and body! And I'll form the head!
Yeah, okay, wow.
Think about how the pilots stay in the heads of the lions when they're fighting. That has to be, like, ridiculously nauseating.
Oh, undoubtedly. That's probably why they usually travel by flight and prefer long-range combat over hand-to-hand.
Speaking of which, Voltron got busy fighting Zarkon's giant robe beasts and saving the universe with a huge assortment of weapons. Voltron can shoot stingray missiles and even pillars of flame out of its hands. and
Goddamn.
feet, or blast the lion heads off like rockets. It can stun enemies with ion dart lasers from its head, or use the Electro Force cross attack from its chest.
On
Alright.
Keith's command, the Lion Force can manifest Voltron's most powerful weapons out of thin air. Everything from spinning laser blades to javelins to nunchucks.
But the real showstopper is the almighty Blazing Sword.
Form Blazing Sword!
With this blade, Voltron can slice through most Robies like Jello and dish out the Starfire attack, which splits Robies apart and also makes a friggin' tornado for good measure.
The Blazing Sword can also conduct electricity to recharge Voltron itself.
Why are all these swords also batteries?
The Blazing Sword is enormously powerful, capable of destroying a satellite hundreds of times larger than Voltron. Voltron himself is powerful enough to melt meteors, kick giant machines sky high, and take explosions the size of countries.
Damn.
The Voltron
Alright.
lions have even traveled between galaxies in less than a day, making them several times faster than the speed of light.
Voltron has also survived landing on the Omega Comet, which is so dense it possesses the gravitational force of a black hole.
Okay, that all sounds insane, but even giant robot man lions have their limits. Like getting ganged up on by multiple robeasts at once, or getting stabbed and sliced open. But black hole levels of gravity, that's a cakewalk, right?
Voltron may be strong, but it lacks the finesse and skill of one trained in martial arts. Voltron also carries a shocking
Alright,
design
then.
flaw. If the release plates on its joints are struck in combat, it could jettison an entire limb from the core body.
Wait. You're telling me that if I kick Voltron, freaking Voltron, in the shins hard enough, he'll just lose a leg and it'll just pop right off?
Essentially, yes, though it has only happened in training. Even so, whether the Lion Force is up against a technical issue or a colossal robeast, the universe can always depend on Voltron.
I don't know. Alright.
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
Alright. Before they go any farther, let me just say my thoughts on this. Right as of right now, White Megazord and the Voltron is right there, compared up against each other. My thoughts on this battle as of right now, I'm still rooting for Megazord. Why? Because I'm a Power Rangers fan. I never seen Voltron. I'm actually, after seeing this, I might watch Voltron, maybe. But again, probably not. Just depends. But I'm still going with the Megazord. Why? Here's the thing. In my opinion, yes, it does have a lot more weaknesses compared to Voltron. And I feel like that's just how the universe is set up, you know. The Megazord's meant to have a little bit more weakness, you know, just so that way when they fight, boom. That way when they fight, it's more convincing that they can possibly win. That their will themselves will cause it to happen. That's just universe's setting. Voltron, once again, a completely different universe compared to the Megazord. And the fact of it is they can get weapons out of thin air, like complete different multiple weapons, and they prefer long range combat. And the team of Voltron prefers long range combat with their mech, while the Megazord is more close range, I guess you could say. So my opinion on that is, I feel like with that being said, is with the long range Voltron does have the advantage in this. But having the advantage does not always mean that you're going to come out to win. Because in Power Rangers fashion, you know, if the Power Rangers just get up in close range, up in Voltron's face, up close range, you can pretty much win no matter what. That's how I see it. As long as they can keep it within close range with Voltron, the Power Rangers will win. Simple as that. And that's just my thought on it. Because you're saying about Voltron, I don't know nothing about it, but after hearing that, you know the shit they can do. Again, their mech, just because they're the universe or the galaxy, has a little bit more advantage, why the Power Rangers are more fit for Earth, not really a whole long galaxy travel or whatever. And why Voltron is more meant for a Defender of the Galaxy and not Power Rangers, how Power Rangers are Earth, as I just said. So again, a Voltron long range combat style most likely has the advantage. Power Rangers, since they're on Earth, I feel like does have the advantages, or would be able to have the advantage as long as they can keep it close combat. Simple as that. However, my opinion here is, no matter who wins this, I'm not going to bitch, I'm not going to complain. But overall, though, my pick is the Power Rangers Megazord, because why the fuck not? That's the one that's the one I know. That's what I'm used to. And why the fuck not? Because it's fucking Power Rangers. Simple as that. There's that. Now, away from the pause, and we're going to continue this right now. Maybe.
First, all this talk of robots is making me hungry.
Oh, boomstick.
Now, I'm a man who likes a good
and of course, Blue Apron advertisement.
Going out to buy or hunt my own food is a hassle. If only there was some way food could be brought straight to me.
Good news, Boomstick. Introducing Blue Apron, the #1 fresh food delivery service in the country. Using only the freshest ingredients, Blue Apron delivers a kit of ready-to-cook meals straight to your door, along with easy-to-follow instructions.
The funny thing is, the promo reads everyone.
So it cuts down on waste.
The same promo everyone that is sponsored by Blue Apron have.
Website and select the upcoming meals that sound good to you, like the spinach fresh mozzarella pizza with olives.
Plus, it does feel rewarding cooking new and exciting meals right in your own home. But don't just take our word for it. We want you to try it.
Because you're watching Death Battle, you can get 3 meals free with free shipping by heading to blueapron.com/battle.
Seriously, you will love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. So don't wait. That's blueapron.com/battle.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
It's time for a death battle. There's a line of Voltron. Is that Matt Pat?
Prehistoric activity originates here.
Finally! If I don't see a dinosaur today, I'm blaming you.
Quiet, Les. I'm picking up something.
Ah, shit, it's the Power Rangers. Coming in a teleportation fashion.
We need dinosaur power now!
Huh? What's happening?
I think I found the dinosaurs.
Alright, Rangers, plug off!
Zach here. This is kicking.
Yes!
All systems go.
Trini reporting, ready to rock. I love this part. Let's take
Yes! They had to do it. Megazord, yes! Even in animation. They had to do the Voltron thing. They should have put him in tank mode first, I felt like. They really should have had the Megazord in tank mode first for this. They always go tank mode, then battle mode. Ah, shit, the Megazord's a lot taller, too, than Voltron, too. Jesus Christ. As I said, close range. Ah, shit, Voltron, no. And then I get out of the way for long range. Come on, Rangers, you can do this. I believe in you. Jesus Christ. Come on, Rangers. Mastodon's shield coming into play. Jesus Christ. Oh shit, calling in the power sword. Oh shit. Strike him out of midair. Jesus Christ. Hell yes. Up, oh, sword and shield. Yeah.
Let's show them how it's done. It's a sword.
Seriously.
It's a sword.
Blazing sword.
Oh, now they got the blazing sword out. Dude, I like this remix. Sounds like a Voltron and Power Rangers remix. They get together. I assume that's what it is, but Jesus Christ, this remix though. Ah, shit.
Isn't this usually the part where we win?
The Rangers probably said that as the usual part where we win. I assume that was one of the Rangers saying that. And that's where Voltron's fucking up. No, come on, Rangers. Come on, get him. Up, oh, there's a blazing sword. Jesus Christ. Up, oh, there's a Megazord. Oh, they're still good. Come on. Come on, Rangers. Mobilizing beam. Again, keep it close range. Freeze beam. Oh, there's the arm. Come on, finish this, Rangers. Nope. God damn it, come on. Come on, Voltron. Fuck you, Voltron. And, of course, Voltron wins because of that. Fuck you, Voltron! No one likes you. Fuck! Come on! You couldn't let the Rangers have this!
There's a good
you couldn't have let the Rangers have this.
Defender of the universe.
God damn it.
While the Megazord boasted excellent abilities
Dude, I love that. Holy shit.
in sword combat, Voltron couldn't go down so easily.
Voltron's huge arsenal put it ahead,
there you go.
especially in long range.
As I said, long range.
Could get in close
and the arsenal, as I said.
Voltron's blazing speed. I mean, Voltron travels between galaxies in a matter of hours, and it can fly.
The Megazord once punched a monster weighing at most 10,000 tons, 133 feet into the air. In contrast, Voltron kicked a 3,900-ton mutated bulldozer nearly 1,900 feet up. Despite Voltron's monster weighing less than the Megazord's, this is still a more impressive feat. Comparing weight and distance traveled for both feats, Voltron's requires at least 5.5 times more strength.
Plus, Voltron clearly had the superior durability, especially with that black hole comet feat.
The Omega Comet's pull could destroy entire planets within 62 miles of itself, which means the comet could output forces of over 13 sextillion newtons.
The Megazord couldn't survive anything close to that level of power. We can prove it. Later in Power Rangers history, they upgraded their mech to the Thunder Megazord. which is specifically stated to be more powerful than the original Megazord in every way.
The new Zords will serve you well.
Once mastered, your Zords will reveal even greater powers.
When this new Megazord fought against a giant Zord called Serpentera, which at full power could destroy planets, a single blast from it easily tore the Thunder Megazord apart. And that blast didn't even use half of Serpentera's power.
Voltron outclassed the Megazord in almost every way that counted, including strength, speed, and durability.
Fair enough.
I'm not lying.
The winner
Oh my God.
is Voltron.
Still sucks.
Don't go away, we're about to reveal who's fighting in the next episode. And if you want to see behind-the-scenes commentary on this episode, then just click that box and start a 30-day free trial for a first membership. Thanks, guys.
And that's what I'm looking at right now. Natsu versus Ace. Fairy Tail versus One Piece. More Fairy Tail versus One Piece. So I did watch the one of the Fairy Tail versus One Piece. Well, it was the one Zero and the one chick. I can't think of her name. It's whatever, it's there. But, you know, as for this death battle being over with, fucking hype as fuck. Why I like death battles, just, no matter what animation style they do, I love death battles just because sometimes it's 2D, sometimes it's 3D, and they're just like, I know for a fact this couple's been 3D-ish like this, and then the other one I'm going to react to, which I already seen, but again, I just want to give my thoughts on it, because I've heard so many people bitching about the other one, that I just want to give my thoughts on it as well. There's people that I know in the comments just bitched about the outcome. I just want to give my opinion on the outcome. That's why I want to watch it and react to it again, because I haven't seen it for a while. But as for this one, the Power Ranger versus Voltron, or the Megazord versus Voltron, little disappointed the Megazord didn't come out. Power Ranger and the Megazord didn't come out and win. Little disappointed in that. But at the same time, I can understand why Voltron has it. Because again, Power Rangers are suited for Earth. It's how their Zords are. They're suited for Earth, planet, whatever. Voltron is more the universal protector, so I can understand that. And as I already said, that's my... As I said before, I was still rooting for the Power Rangers regardless of my thoughts. As long as they kept it close range, and for the most part, they kept it close range. But again, because of Voltron, they could get out of the way faster and keep it and do long range and shit like that. You know, stuff like that. They could pretty much beat ahead Megazord. So, I'm not complaining. Again, I understand why Voltron will win, or the reason that Screw Attack would give the Voltron one, which makes sense. I'm not, you know, when I go into these death battles and watch them, for what they say, I don't take it for ultimate God ruling. It's just because there's so many reasons that the Megazord could have won. There's so many reasons that Voltron won, and obviously they give their reasons why the Voltron won here. Again, if you watch these death battles, you don't take them for really heavy-duty, definitive proof of who would win one-on-one. Now, I feel like if the Megazord had the full optional choice, you know, they had Tommy in there, whether it was with the Tiger Zord, whether he was the Green Ranger or the White Ranger, I did feel like in that subject phase that the Power Rangers would have had a little bit more edge because they would have that 6-member. And I feel like they should have done that, honestly. They should have gave Tommy that edge. Because technically, I understand it did 5v5, but they could have gave Power Rangers the edge with Tommy, because Tommy is technically a Power Ranger at that time, and he would have been in there. So, there's that. At least that's how I think it should have been. You know, if you're going to do Power Rangers versus Voltron, a Megazord, a mech versus mech, controlled by multiple people, should have gave Tommy in there his dues, I felt like. But they didn't, so that's probably another reason why Power Rangers lost, I felt like. With Tommy, I feel like they would have had an edge to actually come out and win. But overall, death battle is death battle game. You don't go in these as definitive proof. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I am going to record another one after this, so you guys probably see it. And until next time, guys, live free and rock.